everybody, and welcome to the Casual Esports Amateur League Week 2 from the Demacia division. We have a game with Mundolicious versus Cloud 7. So we will see which one of these two will go away with maybe a 4-0, or will both of their win streaks be broken tonight. Joining me is Joe Killera here, and I am Death Adder.
Hello, I'm Joe Killer, also known by some of you guys as LS, because I sound like him. It is, I believe, the first meme of this casual esports league, so we're looking funny. We're looking forward to that. All right, Adder, what do you think? What do you think?
Well, looking back at both of these two teams stat-wise, from the past two games, it's very even. They both have some pretty big stats for their bot lanes. Their solo lanes seem to be doing really well. I think Cigar Smoker wasn't in for week one, so a little bit of a open end to see what will happen there. We're not sure what to expect of him.
Yeah, we were going through the stats before we got the stream set up, and their bot lanes are just popping off really, really hard. I believe their KDAs for both bot lanes are over 4 for each, which is really, really impressive.
It'll be interesting to see if they prioritize those bot lane picks or bot lane setups or duos or synergy like that, or synergize or focus around their bot lanes, or if they're just naturally going to carry through any other comp.
You know, things to look forward to, especially going into pro draft here, is how are they going to draft the bot lanes? Because I feel like it's going to come down to that pretty much, and also early jungle pressure. What were the stats of both junglers from last game? I don't have it in front of me.
So
or just overall, really.
The jungler from, I believe it's Mundolicious, the AJT lead, or AJT L33, is just he was just popping off, I think.
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah. I'm looking at it right now.
Like
Yeah,
or something like that. Like he is like really clean jungle game for him.
He has a 4.5 KDA average, 66.7 KP. Yeah, he's popping off. He got the highest vision score of the team.
Yeah,
No
his vision
MVP score though.
high.
No MVP. So, but they gave it to Steve-O, so I mean that's also something to look out for in Mundolicious, is that their bot lane and their top lane are just really popping off.
I'm really curious to see which jungles are picked and which mid lanes are picked, because I feel like these roams for these spot lanes are going to be super important. I don't think that one bot lane's, because of such low deaths on each side, I really don't know if either of them is gonna be, which one of them is gonna be the ones to let up kills.
Yeah,
or let a lead there.
It's because of their high KP and just their KDAs. I believe it's gonna go whoever gets first blood bot lane. Not necessarily first blood in the game in general. Just who's gonna get a lead and just snowball.
I just want to turn around too and mention Clout 7's jungler Kuzi. He was 14-1-9 in his past two games. The KD 2-3. So it's it's something else to watch out for. I mean, he doesn't have a high as vision score as AJ, but like, I mean, he's got a 52% kill participation, so he's definitely active on the map.
Oh
so
yeah,
it'll be interesting to see which one of those two junglers manages to get a priority over the other.
So pretty even teams all around, just slight advantages for Mundolicious going into this. This is going to be a very interesting game. I believe we are moving into pro draft here in a few moments. Well, once we get that set up, we can get right into the action.
Definitely. Alright, moving over to pro draft.
All right. Well, let's see the pick bans. Mundolicious does have first pick here, so things to look out for are probably them banning their bot lane out and then just insta picking their AD carry, or maybe their jungler here. Very surprised of what they're gonna do here. Bans are coming out. Ooh, Miss Ban coming out from Mundolicious. Yeah. Do they have a sub, Adder?
I believe so. One of them, I believe the cigar smoke. Huh?
Needs more cowbell? Okay. Okay, yeah,
Is
I see.
subbed in for who?
He subbed in for their AD carry, I believe.
On Mundolicious?
Oh, support teams.
Who's support?
For
Mundolicious support?
yeah. Need
Okay,
more
so
cowbell.
Hiares is out and needs more cowbells in.
I believe so.
Yeah, so cigar smoker's not here. And okay, so Hiares is going mid. I see.
Oh.
Okay, cool. So just a little bit of a roster shuffle for Mundolicious.
Okay. Caitlyn, Malphite, and Anivia bands coming out. They really don't want Mundolicious to have crowd control or any sort of team fight presence. Yeah. So they're probably going for something of Orn ban as well. Lots
So
of top picks. So they're
potentially 4 top bans there. So
yeah.
it looks like Mundolicious rushing the Alistar pick, just a safe support.
Mm-hmm. They might. I don't know if Clout 7, their support plays Morgana, but if they do, it's a really good pick here. Alistar gets completely shut down by Morgana. Ooh, Rakan coming out. Also a good pick as well. Okay, so like I said, they're gonna pick their bot lane first. Rakan Kaisa. Yeah, this is a really strong bot lane if they play it correctly. Rakan can apply both of, I believe, 2 stacks of Kaisa's passive, so she can burst really hard early game.
And the Alistar EQ combo set up with a Misfortune slow in her ultimate.
Mm-hmm.
Also another very strong level 6.
I have to say, Clout 7 has the better bot lane. MF ulti can get cancelled really easily by the Rakan. If they're trying to do a wombo combo, it's not going to work out as much as they want.
They're going to need more peel further from the jungle. And what is this? Mundolicious answers back with a perfect setup.
Yeah.
You can't cancel a Misfortune ult if you have a Mumu on top of you.
True. All right. So they're probably going to pick their jungle now. So counters like maybe Lee Sin Rek'Sai, or maybe something like a Cho'Gath. That could be flexed either top or jungle. Oh no, it's a Zillion mid. Surprise.
This is another Zillion mid. I've seen quite a few of these. I don't know if it's just the meta right now for mid lane generally, or if it's just the casual esports.
I think it's just the in-game, the in-tournament meta right now, where everybody just wants to play Zillion.
There's a Kled ban, another top lane. They're bullying these top lane bans.
Yeah, they really don't want Steve-O to get his picks. So they probably watched a VOD and was like, "This guy's insane. We can't let him have any top laners." I'm gonna be looking real forward to asking Clout 7 about pick ban mindset going into this game. Volibear ban coming out.
Interesting. They're just sticking to I would bet this is another top laner.
Yeah.
It's gotta be.
They're either gonna do that or they're gonna ban a mid laner. Yeah, okay, so the Akali ban comes out. Kind of a wasted ban in my opinion. Akalia's been really, really gutted this patch. Her R is no longer a freeform cast; has to be cast on a target, so she can't like R away from skill shots anymore.
Similar to like Lucian's Q,
Yeah,
Seba Q.
exactly. Ooh, Karthus ban coming out, so I guess we're gonna see either a Cho'Gath top or a Cho'Gath jungle here, so that's gonna be very interesting.
Yeah, it'd be something to see Cho'Gath in the jungle.
Hmm. He could well, if it's a Cho'Gath jungle, he could do like an early 6 rush, try to gank mid, and then communicate with the bot lane and just hard rush the dragon, seeing that
Well,
dragons
through
are.
all the bans right there, Joe. There it is, the Shen top.
Oh, the Shen top. This is
Shen
actually
and
a.
Alistar. That's a stocky front line within
Yeah.
a Mumu.
So they're gonna need a very. They're either gonna need like an artillery mage, or they're gonna need like something like a Cassiopeia.
Yeah, they need
Because
like a Zoe or like a
yeah,
Syndra, something that's gonna be able to just pump out a crap ton of damage.
yeah, because MF. Okay, Vigar.
Veigar,
Yeah.
perfect.
All right. So Mundolicious has a very bursty team with a strong front line.
Right, and they also scale pretty well against that enemy team so far.
Yeah. Well,
Be interesting to see what they
Cho'Gath
answer
might be
back
an
with.
issue, seeing as he has the AOE. The AOE. What is it? Silence.
Yes.
Yeah. So that might be a problem, seeing as
And there's
that
the Olaf.
Mundolicious has a lot of caster damage. MF isn't an ADC in the traditional sense, where she just right clicks you. She has to cast spells as well, almost like she's like a mix between like a Draven and a Ezreal almost. So if she gets silenced, her damage output just jumps off a cliff.
Kuzi
Typic-
grabbing this Olaf at the last second, I really like for the fact of all the CC that Mundolicious has. Is just grabbing Olaf into that is perfect. It allows him to say, "Screw all of the CC. I'm going in at level 6."
All right, so very hard CC by Mundolicious. If this Kaisa gets caught out, their damage output is just gone for Clout 7. Olaf, if Olaf can make something happen early game, they can snowball super hard. Especially with like the Zillion just speed boosting Olaf while he has R, and then Zillion R on the Olaf. He can just run down the bot lane if they get a lead. This is very scary for Mundolicious.
There's a huge I'd say there's a huge 5 level window, Joe, where Kuzi can literally just invade at any time.
Oh yeah.
Uh, um, it'll be very dependent where this jungle game goes, depending on the mid and the top lane.
Hmm.
The solo laners help Olaf with invades and take control, and are able to disengage and get those clean fights and put Mumu behind. It's going to be the snowball for, regardless of the bot lane, that that control for the objectives on the entire top side of the map could be a huge factor.
Oh yeah, 100%. Things to look for is in this game is how are Mundolicious going to respond to an Olaf that's just running them down early game?
Right,
Because
because after level 6 they have
yeah,
the Shen ult for that, but until
especially
then,
seeing how their top side is super weak early and super weak to Olaf, especially with the Zillion combo. If Clout 7 just communicate correctly, they can get a really good invade, especially with Zillion having uh or should have lane priority mid, especially early, seeing as Vigar really doesn't have enough damage to hard push early, especially with his low mana pool. Kaisa is maybe opting to take cleanse here, which maybe is the right call, seeing as that their team is really hard, really stacked with hard CC. So
Only a minute going into this game, and I believe that all that could be said about this matchup is almost been said. The issue now is that anything can happen on the Rift, Joe. Anything happens on the Rift.
True.
We just take this time for a little bit of comedic relief and talk about the things that may and may not happen on the Rift, Joe.
All right.
We have the
So-
Onten Yasuos, we have the APEs, we have
Don't
all the
remind me
things
of
that
the
you love.
APEs,
We
please.
have patch 8.11 for all those
No.
names out there.
You say that you go on a list if you say 8.11 to an ADC main. Okay,
Yeah, you get put on a list.
Yeah, we don't like that. Okay, we still have PTSD of 8.11 to this day. So we have about a 3-minute window for the spectator delay. So we can talk about whatever we want here, pretty much, seeing as we really already said what needed to be said.
Well, let's just talk about maybe some of the casual esports amateur league. I mean, this is the kind of the second year going into it, I believe, for them.
Yes.
They're an expanding league that has taken on volunteers for multiple things. Me and Joe, this is our second cast. The community is great, expanding, and I'm sure you can reach out, get the Discord links and all that. If you're interested in the community or in joining the league next year or possibly this year. I'm not sure if people can still join or register or what, but
You know,
hey,
we're always happy to
self-plug.
have new people. You know,
Right, little self plug.
I believe we are lacking some people in the casting. So if you guys are ever in the mood to cast, or you feel inspired by Adder and I's performance, just hit up the streamers, the stream team, and they'll probably get you set up.
Little bit about myself and Joe Killer. Joe Killer was a small meatball that grew up in Boston. He was born on the meat streets, and I scooped him up in my arms. And I put him in his house and went back to my house in Michigan. We met up.
Yeah.
And we're a duo now in the bot lane.
On Team Billy, TeamBilly.gg, 2-0, 2-0. We're absolutely dominating the
future champs of the
Shurima
division.
True. We got our boy Stro in the jungle. We got the Inting top lane, and then mid lane is like kind of a 50-50 depending on the tides and the moon.
Right.
TeamBilly.gg, we win it all. All right, about a minute left until we get into game. We can actually cast some actual League of Legends. We do have a fair bit of a crowd here. Looking in the Twitch chat, we have about 20 people watching. So, it's going to be a fun game.
These viewers out there.
Yeah.
Let's see. Can we get a hashtag C7 in chat or a hashtag Mundo in chat for all those people betting on who they think's going to win?
Because
my
money is on C7, because C7 just have drafted a way better team in my opinion. I don't like.
I'm gonna go Mundolicious. I feel like their general overall stats are just a little bit higher, so I believe they might have a little bit more of an edge. But that's just off of 2 games in 1 matchup. So
anything can really happen here. Okay, we are going into game now. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Mundolicious versus Clout 7 game 1. So, So, once we get into game here and game starts loading, we'll get right into it.
I might have to jump my client to you.
All right. Let's do that.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Oh no, you don't have to do that. I'm saying my replay is working good.
Oh, okay. Then we're good.
It just my load-in time is bad. Like I might
Yeah.
have to jump to whatever time you're at, which isn't an issue.
I'll handle it here. Just
Yeah.
tell me when you're all ready.
Yeah,
Say the what's the safe word again? Arkansas, Kansas, or
I don't
something.
think it was. I don't think it was Arkansas. I'm pretty sure it was Minnesota or something.
Okay,
Let's go with
Minnesota,
Nebraska.
Nebraska. That was it. That was
Yeah,
it.
I was gonna say Nebraska be the safe word that I said the safe word because
No,
my cousins are moving to Nebraska. That's like how you'd use it.
yeah, my
That was an
cousin's moving.
example. Now everybody that's listening knows. So, guess that kind of ruins that discrepancy.
Yeah.
We tried.
We tried, you know.
So all we can do is try.
Alright. Here, we're just about in game here. I am on the edge of my seat right here, Adder.
Yeah, mine's like loading really fast all of a sudden. Holy crap. Mine was just sitting at 0. I'm like, oh god. And then all of a sudden, bam, it just like shot right up. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Real question. Will needs more cowbell get their first L while playing on their main champ, says Coco. You know, usually when people play their main champ, they get really, really, really cocky, and then they just hardened. So maybe we'll see him hardened. You
He's
know?
also playing against a bot lane with matching skins, which could be an
Yeah.
issue that does give them style points.
I don't really know how they get the synergy in the bot lane, especially with the skin difference. Mookhow Alistar, and then you got Arcade Misfortune. So I don't know about you, Adder,
Opting for
but I don't go to an arcade to drink milk. You know.
Okay.
What?
I don't know which one of them you're supposed to milk, Joe.
Both. Why not both?
So, we see that in the mid lane, they're just double glacial augment. Zillion's going with sorcery, whereas looks like Vager's opting out for the domination.
Yeah.
There's a
Ooh,
aftershock and
that's actually another
grasp
point of
gem, double grasp top.
Oh, wow, that is unheard of. Most people that play this game nowadays don't know the true joy of just two tanks with Graspia of the Undying and just whacking at each other. Nobody knows that because most people that are here haven't played like season 6 or like season 5. But God, tank meta is just the funniest thing because you have two wet noodles just slapping on each other. Okay. Well, we're in game now. Get ready to rumble.
We just J chilling right now.
We're just J chilling. Everybody's loading in, buying their D blades and their D shields and their D rings. Maybe a corrupting pot on one of them. No corrupting pot coming out. Vigar isn't in game right now.
That might be an issue. Oh, there he is. He's bot now.
Yeah, we're all good. Everybody's in game. A little bit of a late start coming out from Clout 7. But otherwise, pretty traditional 5-point start. Nobody really looking for an invade here.
Wait, can I get a time from everybody?
I am at 42 seconds.
Okay, cool. All right, I'm right with you guys then.
Okay, perfect.
I just wanted to make sure.
Spam
Oh,
pings.
there's the pause.
Pause coming out. Technical difficulty due to the AD carry. Their Ooga Booga brain can't right-click the loading screen, so... Yeah.
Low-key, I thought that was me. Somehow.
Are you playing in this game, Matter?
No, but sometimes my computer acts up just enough to somehow reach into the future and lag there for us.
Once this gets fixed, we'll be getting right back into game. People are talking in all chat.
There is a little bit of banter going on there.
Yeah, a little bit of banter. know. People are saying they like eggs. Personally, I like mine sunny side up. What about you, Adder?
I'm not sure there's a way that I won't have my eggs, Joe.
Oh, good choice. Good answer. Really good answer.
I really like them in any form.
Hmm. Remember that time when we were doing our scrim matter and you left for 15 minutes when it was only supposed to be 5? That was a good time.
That was some technical difficulties. Some biological technical difficulties.
Yeah, we hate it when the good old body breaks down for a few minutes.
To be fair, I came back and carried that game, so
I think you were getting pushed in by a Nami mid.
yeah, but then I hit level 16.
Yeah, I'm casting him.
Yeah. And then I carried.
Oh.
That was back when I was a mid laner.
Yeah, and now you're my little stepping stool for my bot lane carrying.
I feel like more like Mother Bird when I'm just like, mouth feeding kills to you.
You know, I hate that you're right sometimes.
Well, sometimes I'm not, but sometimes
Yeah,
I'm
but
pretty.
sometimes you are kind of right.
Sometimes it really do be that way. Well, let's take a look at the map positioning here. We got a nice moment to. We got looks like a nice 5-point kind of start by
Oh yeah,
by the
Clout
old
7.
yeah, the old Clout 7 there. Clout 7 looking like they're taking a nice defensive approach, whereas you can see the mid laner Harris and the Cowbell already looks like they're moving in to contest the river possibly.
This is going to be really, really, really fun.
I do believe that the level 1 CC advantage does go to our boys on the blue side here.
Yeah, Mundolicious. Yeah.
Though Clout 7 could easily turn.
Kaisa is now reconnected. We should be unpaused very shortly here. Can't wait to see what kind of shenanigans are going to happen this game. The games that are paused are personally my favorite because people are going to get really, really antsy. They get really, really frustrated that it's paused, so it let out all the aggression that's saved up during this pause time.
Right, it's also people are just getting into a game, just about to get fired up and play, and then bam, pause.
Yeah.
Here's the resume.
Here comes the resume here. This is where it is. This is where it's at.
Got Aileron roll just hanging out in the top tri-bush up here.
Minions have spawned, so everybody's getting into the lane, seeing what they're gonna do. Olaf is opting for a red start, which is all right here. He can go red to Raptors, try to gank mid, get his blue, and get bot Scuttle Crab. A little bit of spam emoting going down bot lane. My personal favorite. Trade's coming out bot. MF hitting them with the double tap.
Khan's Guardian getting procced there.
Kaisa walking up into MF's Spear of Influence and just getting instantly punished. Trade's coming out top. This is what I'm talking about. Just smacking each other with the grass procs. Oh, dude, it's so fun.
There's the knockup.
Shen has a early XP advantage. Got to level up there. Wasn't able to win out the trade.
No, there's another Q from Cho'Gath actually trading back really well from having a level disadvantage here.
And you can probably get a freeze here if need be.
It's actually trading back really well.
probably get.
Dear God. I don't know if that echoed or not.
Yeah, it did,
Yeah,
but
dude,
it's
my
fine.
my phone speaker like turned on. I was like, oh God.
Alright. Trade's coming out top lane. Shen E's in, misses.
There's the Q knockup back.
Gets instantly punished for it. Steve-O looking a little shaky here.
Aileron roll looks like it's trying to gesture on, or posture on him a little there. Very even game gold-wise. Everyone's just kind of hanging out. There's the taunt with the Q. Blocks some of the damage. There's the knockup. I think he might have bit off more than he can chew here. The trade. There's the knockup. Ignite goes off onto Sarthal from Needs More Cowbell.
Steve-O did use Flash there. The directed camera moved away, but he did use Flash to get out. So Flash is down, and Steve-O is forced to recall.
AJ's looking for the gank here. It looks like they might have baited him really well.
Oh, that was
Flash
a perfect
is down by
bait.
Vortex. Tries to headbutt him down, but it's not enough to get away. And there it is. First blood for the Misfortune. Lapolina is taking
really well played. Kaisa got a little bit too antsy there and got instantly punished. They had no vision as well. But it seems as all bot lanes, the support dies for the ADCs.
There's an invade by Kuzi. Steve-O's trying to take on the 1v2. He picks up the Q reset. He has a
Steve-O has
to
no
keep
flash.
the shield on, but Steve-O with no flash will get ran down by Aileron roll and Kuzi.
Really
Kuzi
well played.
Taking the jungle.
Yeah, well played by Kuzi and Roll.
This is exactly what I was talking about in Champ Select. Kuzi can just walk into AJ's jungle and just assert himself.
Especially with the fact that they knew he was bot side. The Amumu was on the map, so this was...
Shen had sums down.
Yeah, really well played. It's all about abusing summoners, folks.
Yep. Dragon is spawned.
Yeah. Bot lane does have Prio here, but they're just gonna look to back.
Yeah, Kaisa having no sum, she's just gotta kind of play safe. Can't really overextend right now.
No heal in Clout 7's bot lanes.
Yeah, she's opting for the cleanse there for the Amumu all in and the Alistar all in, I believe. Well, basically anybody's engaged. They have a lot of engage on their team.
Yeah.
Aileron roll with a bit of a level advantage here in the top lane. A little bit of a CS advantage as well.
Steve-O opting in to go in and trade in Elion rolls.
Steve-O with no flash going in for a trade. Tries to get the Q off, but it's just
instantly punished.
It's a fair gank by Kuzi staying on the top side of the map.
This is what we've been saying, folks. The fact that Olaf can just be so oppressive early game, and the fact that Shen is just pushing up constantly, these are just free ganks.
There's a flash off Perez in order to be saved from what was likely to be a kill.
This is so big for Clout 7. Getting
asking for assistance in the river. Has started Dragon with almost no health. He's in the cage. Flash Q's in from AJ, but a flash back from Kuzi, getting away with barely any health.
They're gonna opt to go for the Ocean Drake now.
Mundolicious is turning onto the Dragon now. They have to be very careful about how they juggle this damage. They can't get any of the members a bit too low. ARS has no mana.
It is an Ocean Drake, so it's only single target damage, whereas I believe Mountain and Infernal have like an AoE, almost like a Titanic Hydra proc on it. So they only need one person to really tank it here. But
so teleport from PRS back to mid. Lands the stun, but he just uses it to zone Zillion off so he can clear the wave. Aileron roll has 2 levels on Steve-O now. Steve-O misses the taunt.
Can't get punished because of the What is that ability called by Shen? Is it's Twilight something.
His Q's Twilight Blade, I believe.
Mm.
Cho'Gath used his stack there, or his ult, just to grab a stack off the minion to reset too.
Alright.
Notice the top lane vision control for Cho'Gath. He's just controlling that lane, controlling that vision with Kuzi top there, enabling their team to get a snowball.
Olaf looking for a gank bot here.
Yeah,
this
Kuzi's
can be
looking good.
huge. Olaf does have ultimate.
her. Yeah, Misfortune has her.
Cowbell dies under tower there.
Yeah, Cowbell has a DC. Grab another pause. I don't know if Cowbell would have died, or if from getting caught out, or if he would have been able to disengage.
He might have. He might have gotten out. Did he have summoners? He did. So
Yes, that's what I was like.
they
well,
had
he
full
did have
summoners
subs,
bot. Yeah.
but
So
Olaf had Chilling Smite,
yeah.
and then Rakan had Flash. So it's really hard to. That's why I'm like, it's kind of hard to distinguish whether or not he would have been able to get out.
A DC is a DC regardless.
Yes, it's tragic to see,
Very tragic.
especially when it leads to a death like that. Now it's just kind of like, well, was that death the death that turned the game?
I'm getting a message through the aether, so to speak, that Shen's W is indeed Spirit's Refuge.
Oh, I thought you were talking about his Q.
No. His W is yeah.
Yeah, that's Spirit's Refuge.
Just taking a little glance at the CS score here. Bot lane is not even a contest right now. MF is 61 CS, 1 kill. Whereas...
Looks like Coco League saying that both teams are watching the stream. And they can see where people are. Right.
And
I thought
then
they're not supposed to watch the stream. Playing. Nah. They're not supposed to be ghosting the stream.
slap on the wrist for both.
Yeah.
Shake of the finger. Bad boys. Bad.
Bad.
Stop.
If you're in this game and you're watching this stream, bad.
Yeah, I
Stop.
believe there are some penalties for this as well.
I believe there might be some formal warnings, and if it's a continued problem, I believe that the Seal Amateur
Tribunal will take
Tribunal, the Tribunal will have their way.
Massive lead bot lane, massive lead in the jungle. Top lane also
It does
lead
appear
as
that
well.
Clout 7 does have a little bit of an advantage here. Objective wise, Mundolicious does have the dragon though, so it'll be interesting to see how this plays out.
Mundolicious does have the bot lane advantage and also the drag advantage, but otherwise, Clout 7 top side are dominating right now.
So first, Kaisa having trouble connecting to the game in load up, and now Cowbell disconnecting mid game. Looks like they're all readied up, and we may be beginning again.
I'm looking forward to the level 6 Bonanza coming out from both bot lanes. That's going to be really, really fun to watch.
I'm really excited to see a skirmish or a fight out of the lane phase here.
Oh yeah, because something big will happen this game. I can feel it.
And here we go back into the game. Evo making a trade onto Aileron Roll. Aileron Roll turning back around, silencing with a knock-up.
Screaming at him, saying, "You cannot walk into me, my guy."
AJ is top in the river here. But Kuzi's also sitting right there by a Rift Herald.
Something does happen. Could be pretty significant.
Yeah, I believe AJ did get the Rift Herald also.
He did as well. So objective control by the Amumu is great right now. He's probably going to look for a gank bot and try to use it, get an early play it, and try to secure bot side control.
As of right now, Goiner's doing a really good job of controlling the lane mid.
Yeah. So it does seem that they are going to go for a bot lane gank. Amumu just pinged his R and his bot side. So. But the wave is pushing into Clout 7.
Well, Alistar with just a really quick WQ combo there, getting 2 procs on his trample.
Amumu was seen by the minion wave, so they know he's bot side.
They're fishing for him with a Kaisa W there.
Not able to be seen.
Clear control wards.
So
look, he's got a little Mundo. Look at Mumu's got little Mumu wards. Would you look at that?
Would you look at that? Isn't it? Isn't that the most adorable thing you've ever seen?
Those are some style points for AJ right there.
Oh yeah.
AJ, he's opting to try to take this Gromp here, and Kuzi's right there.
Ooh.
Walks right past him. Oh my goodness! I think they do see him. There's a bunch of pings on him now. The top lane fight is going down. Oh,
bot lane does have
resets. He's getting ignites off. Oh, look, AJ's ult is down. Misfortune throws her slow down onto him. Rakan is using his ult to charm everybody. One bomb
coming up.
The land by Goiner.
And Amumu, that was really, really risky trying to invade there.
Yeah, looks like a top lane will go down as well. Steve-O fell to the aileron roll. Just managed to dive him, I believe, and kill him.
So Steve-O is not playing too hot, but well played to the Cho'Gath.
With the E trample, and here it is. There's the Berserker's Rage by Olaf, throws to the Q.
Cannot be disabled.
W, and just melts the
Alistar. Even with his ultimate, even with the Unbreakable Will ultimate by Alistar, he just melts.
Because Cowbell doesn't have any armor stats yet,
yeah,
it's a percentage reduction, and having that extra armor and magic resist stats under that is what really makes him quite tanky.
And also really Kaisa has the what is it? Kaisa has her plasma stacks where she has bonus magic damage based on the target's missing. So it's an execute. It's a 5-hit execute. That's where majority of the damage came from, and also press the attack as well. Mid lane gank may be coming out here. Pink wards are placed in Amumu's bot side jungle, so they know.
Start the dragon here. Another skirmish in the top lane. The taunt lands.
Rakan is back, so TPs on the side of Cloud 7 are up, but there's just no contest.
That dragon. There's a second dragon for
Ooh, an Infernal Rift. Ooh, this is gonna be.
There's the double bomb by Goiner. Looking to follow it up possibly, but Vagar's able to walk away. Rift Herald was popped in the bot lane here. Kuzi is looking to answer from behind. They pinch her and turn around, and Amumu uses his bandage toss. That's going to be the flash and Berserker's Ray from Kuzi. The cage is dropped. Ooh, Goiner just walked into the stun, expecting that wall to be down.
And everything's normal. Trades are going out, nothing really happening on the map. It seems that Mundolicious is just really playing the map to all of their strengths.
Yep, Goiner sees AJ there. Kuzi's coming up the river. Steve-O's got to play really safe here. Knock up in the silence. There's the E in the slow from his Vorpal spikes. Steve-O manages to just walk back.
Gotta be careful here, Steve-O. You can get Ard. You can get feasted upon. Be very careful here.
Trying to defend his tower as best as he can.
One
Plates have fallen.
One rupture from Cho'Gath and Steve-O's just dead.
There's the double bomb. Paris is just out of mana.
Yeah. Well, opting for a reset.
C7 going to get a clean reset right now. Aileron Roll's walking on him now. There's the Q. The flash. Oh, flash devours, but Steve-O has just a sliver of health left.
Oof. He could have W'd, but I don't think he had it up. Oh. Good attempt by Cho'Gath. Really securing that top lane pressure. Forces the Amumu to show on the map. So their bot lane.
And Ignite down. There's a teleport though. Veigar's here mid. Trample will get the 4 stacks. The Reconnaissance proc, but Shen All is there for Misfortune.
Primordial Burrower.
Double teleport into the bot lane though. This fight is not over. A double bomb lands on the bot side, but Misfortune gets a beautiful ult off, and they just were able to walk out. Zillion All is down. Misfortune looking for the dive here. Gets slowed by the Zillion though, and the auto with the turret's help will drop the Misfortune, getting greedy, trying to pick up that Cho'Gath kill.
Really good attempt by MF there. She greeted a little bit too hard, but I can see where it came from. She really just wanted that 150 shutdown gold there. ADCs.
Give an open free.
Yeah.
Wait, this might be a contest. Kuzi just got caught on the Rift Herald.
Kai'Sa opting to clear mid-wave. She wants that juicy experience. The Mumu queuing in isn't punished by Kai'Sa. Seems that everybody's looking for a reset.
Yeah, first brick is yet to fall here, Joe.
Yeah, 16 minutes in. Yeah. Wow, that is surprising. Seeing as that, as you guys know,
Kuzi's pinging the Drake right now.
Yeah. Well, first brick should be going down soon if they can make a play happen. Big win condition here is the Infernal Soul, especially with a casting team. You know, such as the team Mundolicious drafted for.
Well, mid lane's going to be even, and bot lane may have a bit of priority, but it looks like Misfortune's resetting, possibly? Aileron Roll's sitting between Mundolicious and the pit. Oh, the bandage toss onto Aileron Roll, and the cage is down. Cage does not stun anybody, though. They opt just to disengage.
Completely zoning on this Cho'Gath. They are scared.
And the GLP goes out. Alistar's moving forwards. Mundolicious wants to try to take this river entrance.
They have Clout has to be careful here. MF does have her ultimate. Actually, pretty much every ultimate besides Stand United on Shen is up. So
if Amumu lands his ult too.
Kai'Sa being zoned by the entire enemy team gets a fair few good autos in there.
There's the Amumu ult. There's the Rakan ult. There's
Rage coming out. MF ult.
Yep. Cowbell flashes away, ticking down is just too low. The double stun on Shen and Misfortune zoned them off of the other side of the fight. Kai'Sa is looking to chase down this Veigar. Veigar drops his W, dropping him a little low. Kai'Sa does not land her W back. There's the Glacial Augment from the GLP-1 slowing them down. A flash back away just to disengage.
And now they're saying, like let's get Dragon.
It's going to do the Dragon here.
They have to be careful here. They can.
Veigar is looking to steal.
Yeah.
Cho'Gath does have his Devour, so it'd be a really hard steal. They're just zoning him off.
Alright, and now Veigar dies because...
There's the cleanse from Kai'Sa, keeping herself
alive. Stand United comes out!
United does come out to keep... Wow, both members saved by just the Kai'Sa and Veigar getting away, just the hair on their neck. Dude.
Yeah.
Whew. That was Almost 2 kills for each team.
Yeah, that was almost 2 kills for both teams. I must say that the Stand United going on cooldown is honestly worth in this case. First brick is still yet to fall. It looks like it will fall bot though. As I say
Rick
that.
going to Mundolicious. Kill-wise, it's just not Mundolicious' game right now, but other than that, they're taking towers and they're getting objectives. Clout 7 was able to answer back with getting that Clout or that Infernal Dragon.
About a 2k gold lead for Clout 7, so
this might be a pick for them as well. I don't know how long Steve-O is going to be able to hold off against Aileron Roll. Aileron Roll's almost got a fully stacked Rod of Ages at this point.
Oh, that is bad news.
An item and a half on our poor guy Steve-O here.
He's also a level up as well, so Aileron Roll just opting to walk on him because he has just such a massive health advantage, getting dove. And instantly feasted upon. He got chomped.
AJ Jerez and needs more cowbell up here to answer back for their friend.
Berserker's Rage coming
out, so there's no CC on him. AJ's holding his ultimate still. Flashes up, gets just double all on. There's the WQ knockup. The primordial burst from Veigar drops the Olaf, and just like that, it's a double kill for our man Veigar.
That was a perfect combo by Needs More Cowbell. Yeah. He got the double pulverized combo. So
the double stun from Amumu there and the double knockup is what it would let Veigar set up a perfect cage.
Yeah, that was almost 5 seconds of just hard CC, so.
Well, Heroes has blue buff now. Also, Heroes, let's just point out, it's 5-0 in the mid lane, which apparently their support, and he's flexing in the mid lane.
Oh yeah,
5-0.
5-0. So that's pretty significant.
Both of their scaling carries, or their scaling late game champs, which would be like Cho'Gath and Veigar, are both ahead. Oh, the double bomb, flashing up with his cage is here. It's just to zone off any further engage.
Just trying to zone Rakan and Zillions. MF doesn't get blown up.
Regaining vision control in their own tri-bush. Mundolicious is looking to set up for possibly another fight here. It's like Vortex is trying to get a reset as well as Goiner, who's he's also resetting. Aileron Roll is a little on his own and isolated right now, but he is so much of a tank that he's just not scared, and they are just not even looking to try to take a bite out of that.
A mid lane skirmish, they want first brick here. Or the mid lane brick. Skirmish is being directed downward, and
Clout 7 has vision. Spooky Ghost coming out by here is. Just gives them time to clear this control ward.
Drag is coming up. Drag is coming up, so we are looking at a 5v5 fight. Shen does have ultimate and TP.
GLP is down. There's the Q. Double bomb dropped. No one picks it up. Amumu goes in the banish toss to the 3-man stun. Aileron Roll still over half health. Berserker's Rage goes in to chop past it. Misfortune with a beautiful ult gets picked up finally by the quickness. Tried to jump back, but getting caught in the wall. Misfortune flashes over the wall. The knockup onto
fail flash.
Vortex allows them to pick up the kill, and now Goiner and Aileron roll around the run. Flash taunt by Steve-O onto Goiner. Goiner flashes over the wall, throws a double bomb. Misses a double bomb though.
Feast comes out.
Cowbell is trying just to tank Aileron roll a little longer, and Paulina is able to pick up another kill. This is the dragon for Mundolicious. Beautiful play.
Yeah, that was a really well played fight. The Amumu engage really saved them there.
They managed to keep the Cho'Gath off of Misfortune that fight, and that's what needs to happen.
Also, Kaisa was zoned that entire fight. I don't know if
Alistar kind of zoned her out, and Amumu kept the rest of their team off of Misfortune.
She wasn't able to flash over the wall there, so she just dies with her head in her hands.
This is another fight where Misfortune just got to channel her ult the entire time before anybody like Zillion or Cho'Gath or
she got off like she got off at least
I'd say about 80% of her ult when it went off.
Yeah, at least 80%. I don't know how much damage that would be right now. Hovering over real quick. So that was 2,700 damage. So 80% of that. So a decent chunk of her ultimate just laid into the faces of Clout 7.
Cowbell getting some deep vision there, and Sarthal is just saying, no, we're not having that. Sweeps it away and instantly wipes the vision.
Not around here.
It's like they will be contesting the vision around the Baron now. Similar to what we just seen at the Dragon. We might see here. Oh, yeah, Kaisa has to use Cleanse to get out of that wall. The Vagar cage.
And now here comes the Dignitas Baron play. Who will throw? Ultimates on both sides are up again, so besides Steve-O's, but
realistically, I feel like Mundolicious would be smarter to like let them start and then have Alistar and Amumu go in, and then while they're in the Baron pit, have Misfortune ult them, and then take the steal.
Olaf getting caught out.
Olaf is caught out here. He's got to burn his Berserker's Rage. Flash in the trample, trying to get it off, but he just trades back the Flash.
Now with Olaf Chunk, they're gonna go for the Baron play.
So they instantly turn on a Baron. 2 control wards in the pit. So they're aware that they're there.
They are double aware.
The quickness is up. I'm definitely
trying to zone out Cho'Gath as best as he can. Double bomb coming out. They need to DPS this quick before somebody comes in.
Mumu is getting low, but manages to smite it. There's the ult. Kaisa is stunned. Flashback from Mumu trying to get back out, but is focused down by Cho'Gath and Olaf. Misfortune's knocked up, so she's unable to kite away. It is just Steve-O and Cowbell. Just the tanks are left. Are they able to have enough damage to kite this out or get away? The only standing member is Cowbell. Sped up, and there it is. That
was a perfect grand entrance.
Grand entrance and the double bomb. I'm so sorry. Excuse me. And Cho'Gath's able to just hit him with one auto to pick him up.
That grand entrance was absolutely amazing. Rakan said, I am not letting you get away.
Right. I will say that they did get Baron, but they're all dead now. So Baron's off the map, but it did cost them an ace.
Yeah. So.
It's really, really, really unfortunate for Mundolicious.
Yeah, and they're gonna get the inhib tower here as well, so...
Cho'Gath is slowed from Glacial Augment, does not get stunned by the Event Horizon, but does get bandage tossed, able to walk out. Mumu and Vig are just not able to really do any significant damage to him in that small of a window of time.
3.4k gold lead to Clout 7, so...
Also 4 turrets.
Yeah, 4 turrets, but... They have to be careful here. Drag is going to be up, and I believe a few minutes. In a minute, actually. So, you know, whoever gets
this, Dragon.
Yeah. So, if Mundolicious gets this, they're gonna have Infernal Soul, and that's gonna be really, really big.
Kaisa does have Rage Blade. Muramana's done, and her Ruins.
So. Oh, she opted for a
Mermana build.
Also, have you noticed that Rakan did not go for the Enchanter build? He went more for the Tank Disruptor build.
Yeah. Which is
Protection
honestly
is down.
better.
Cho'Gath's Ice Out gets the double knockup.
Beautiful
Berserker's
knockup.
Rage. Olaf is looking for the backline. The quickness is down.
Chrono Shift coming down onto Kaisa saves her. Focusing down
Horizon's able to ward them down. Steve-O's isolated in the jungle and gets caught out. AJ is looking real low here, trying to manage. Oh, just gets hit with a Q. There's the cleanse. Oh, big misfortune. She cancels it and flashes back, knowing that she does not have enough time to channel the rest of it. Olaf is starting the dragon, and it looks like Rakan is looking to zone. Misfortune might be able to pick something up here. Oh, Veigar with the cage. Lands 2 stuns. Drops a W and a Q. Doesn't manage to hit anything. Gets silenced in this double stun from the bomb. Will lead to the kill. And that is going to be Dragon for Clout 7.
Yeah. Beautifully played by both teams, honestly. It was just, I believe it's the hard engage by Olaf and the massive tank that is Cho'Gath. They're not able to cut through that. MF does not have any sort of armor pen item, so he is just a walking wall for her.
Cho'Gath is a big boy.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna cast that.
Yeah, look at that absolute unit of a man. Jesus.
Rakan just checking the top side jungle there, making sure there's no deep vision on them. And AJ's picking up river control with Scuttle.
Oh. Things are coming out. Things
4
are
members
happening.
of Clout 7 are topside right now. Spooky Ghosts comes out by Jerez and manages to catch out Zillion. Cho'Gath sitting deep in their jungle right now.
Linking up with Kaisa to get the split push on the
It
top
appears to
side.
be a mid and top siege right now by Clout 7.
Yeah, they do not. They just put down a ward in the topside jungle, so forcing them to go back mid.
Cloud 7 taking control of that Wolf's Camp area and the entrance headed towards Baron.
Baron's up in about a minute now.
Mundolicious is just grouping together and turtling and kind of just reacting, knowing that Cloud 7 could be lying in wait in any one of these bushes. Sending 4 members spot, I don't think was the right call by Mundolicious.
Oh no, not at all, because now they can just pressure the top and hit.
Cloud 7 just swung 3 members top, and they still have the 2 members that they're crashing bot lane. They're going for a 3-2 play here.
Kaisa getting caught out here.
Mundolicious
Alistar
has
combo fails.
She gets hit with the taunt though. Trample stacks her up. Kaisa is able to kite back though. He's walking on her tower now. He drops
down.
Redemption's down by Cowbell. Misfortune channeling her out. Teleport stopped with a double bomb by Goiner. Zanyas is out by Jerez and he's completely caught out. Flashing in front though with the ignite on him. AJ says no, there's the grand entrance and the... Oh my gosh, the Zillion is on him and he will not go down. Another double bomb by Goiner and a slow. Just to say hey.
Just get out of here. This is my lane.
Takes the mid inhibitor. It looks like Misfortune is not able to hold that top inhibitor.
That was really well played by Goiner. He's been hitting double bomb after double bomb this entire game, so hats off to him.
I mean, you're the macro guy, and I'm sure you could call out that 3-2 play right there by.
Oh yeah, that was huge. That was huge.
Excellent.
Yeah, that was
two
really,
point
really big.
siege split Mundolicious up, and they didn't commit to one side, costing them.
Yeah, so a
They've
little bit
been
of
on
miscommunication coming out from Mundolicious.
right on a
Wasn't able to
3-2 split
coordinate.
like that. You need to send 4 to the 2
Yeah,
typically, and have one seat. Whoever has your best wave clear would clear against the 3.
exactly.
That would allow you to A, hold the turret on the other side, and B, have a 2-to-1 fight to
Yeah.
quickly clear that weaker split. And then you can just leave one down to push it back out and have the other.
So Baron is up, Dragon is coming up in about a minute's time, so everybody's getting their quick resets right now. If they do rush the Baron right now while 2 members are
Yeah,
resetting.
Cloud 7 has a small window to do the Baron right now.
Yeah. But they're just opting in to go for the Dragon.
They definitely don't want to give up the soul.
Yeah. So
The Baron's
going
a few
to be
minutes,
able to-
whereas the soul is all game.
Oh, Baron is going to be taken by Mundolicious now.
Right, Cloud 7 is burning this dragon really fast though. They might be able to get up top and actually do the Baron.
Oh.
That glacial augment is dire right now if they're going to start burning the Baron, but they might be baiting the death bushing the Baron here.
Oh, it is revealed by the
Oh, the Farsight ward seen them.
Yeah.
I don't know if Steve was aware. Or... He's sitting back. A double bomb is it going to get picked up? No, the other bomb didn't get picked up. Quickness is off, and Grand Entrance way in the back, but he gets headbutted.
That was huge. That was absolutely huge by Rakan.
Misfortune trying to kite back, but just drops with her flash and gets burnt down.
And that is
Triple kill for
GG.
Vortex.
That is GG's.
This should have an open. Yeah, they have an open base. Cloud 7 is gonna walk.
I
down.
hope we can get a replay for that, but Rakan single-handedly saved that fight. I believe they had 2 members of Clout 7 in the baby cage with MF ult on them. If
we have two 2-0 teams here. And
yeah.
It's unfortunate to say for Mundolicious, but they will be taking their first loss going to 2-1. And congratulations to Cloud 7 on the 3-0.
Yeah.
Well,
really well played. Really well played. Let's just go through the highlights, the lowlights, and then we'll cut to a short intermission. Yeah. Let's see the damage graphs coming out here. So, wow, that is surprising. So, Misfortune for Mundolicious was just absolutely dominating with the damage. But it was easily matched by 3 members of Clout 7. So,
unfortunately, I feel like Mundolicious was just riding on Misfortune as a carry, and there's just 3 damage sources that were almost as significant on Clout 7. So
yeah.
Cho'Gath
3
almost for win conditions.
Cho'Gath, being the tanky lad that he is, almost did as much damage as MF. Probably just because of trades and just early game pressure. But then you have Zillion and Kaisa, who did about the same as well.
Overall, I'd say vision score wise, I mean, Needs More Cowbell had a 56 vision score, but the average vision score, it looks like, for Cloud 7 is just a little bit better.
Yeah. Overall, better performance coming up by Clout 7.
It's a slight edge too. Not even a big difference in these 2 teams skill wise. It looks like.
Yeah,
Cloud 7 just got the edge.
It came down to pure macro pressure. And then Rakan saving the game-winning fight with the shutdown on the MF ulti.
Yeah. Well, with that, Joe, I'd say we just cut to some intermission and wait for the
Yeah,
next game.
let's play some Piercing Light or like Infinity Edge or Edge of Infinity.
Hit him with that League music that slaps.
Yeah, dude, that slapping music.
All right, I'm gonna get a drink.
All right.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the Casual Esports Amateur League. We're back between Clout 7 and Mundolicious. With Clout 7 coming on top in the first game. We'll go ahead and go over maybe a little bit over last game and what's going into next game. I am Death Adder, and with me is Joe Killera.
Hello. That was a really good performance by Clout 7
Yeah,
last game.
it's a really even match. I feel like for most of the match.
Yeah,
going
most
back
of the
then.
match was super even, and then just micro decision or macro decisions just closed it out.
Yeah, definitely the how they played the map while they were sieging top and mid and swinging the 2 bot and keeping the 3 top. Having that siege play was really strong for the fact that it was a good call with the minion waves and how they're coming at the time, and B, Mundolicious just didn't answer to it in an appropriate way for them to stop that. So their weak response in splitting and trying to answer both fronts instead of overwhelming one front and then heading to the next led to their downfall.
Yeah,
In my eyes, at least.
I totally agree with that, honestly. Once again, we're probably going to see a lot of top lane bans coming out from Mundolicious. Or not Mundolicious, Clout 7.
I wouldn't be surprised to see like a Cho'Gath ban now.
Like, oh yeah, 100%. Maybe a Zillion ban as well, because the Zillion was just popping off.
Yeah, he did a lot of damage and hit those double bomb stuns in the slows and the,
Pretty
and the
consistently,
movement
yeah.
speed boost. It's just a bunch of utility and damage.
So,
Not to mention, if he's in a fight, you pretty much have to kill someone twice.
so going into this game, the things we're probably going to look for is how are Mundolicious going to respond to the jungle pick, and how are they going to play the early game? Because that's really where they kind of spiraled out of control. Was just Amumu got invaded early. Shen got caught out, I believe, 2 times early game with the flash down. But somehow Mundolicious was able to pick up 2 early Drakes and then a 3rd as well. So
I think what Cloud 7 needs to focus on is A, shutting down those early objectives by Mundolicious, and B, try to see better rotation out of their mid laner.
oh yeah, 100% agree.
Other than that, I think Cloud 7 in all of their aspects has a slight edge. But we'll see, depending on the team comp, whether it goes to team fight and macro pressure based on just the picks. I'd say, like, beyond that, bare bones, Cloud 7 has just a slight advantage.
Yeah, so I
They
believe
have blue side too.
we are going to get into soon. So once we get into game, not into game, into the pick ban, we'll bring it up on stream. I don't think there's really much more to add here. Alright, so what do
Here
you?
we are going into the pro draft.
Here it is. Once the teams accept the ready check, we're gonna get on here.
I believe we're going to see prioritized bot lane picks again, but
Yeah, probably.
we could see priority in the jungle and the top lane too.
Yes, especially for Mundolicious, because that was a weakness of theirs.
Looks like we're just getting everybody on the same page before we start off the pro draft.
A little bit of technical difficulties coming out.
Small indie company, everybody.
And yep. Hey guys, remember when they keep nerfing Akali, but they never fix the client? Hey, that's right. God bless. Riot, we're gonna fix the client games. You're right, Adder. What are you feeling? What are you feeling here?
Well, right now I'm actually have a napkin on my desk and I'm drawing the layout of the map for League of Legends on it. And it's just lopsided as all hell.
Alright.
And
is this the what is the significance of this map?
Well, this map is the League of Legends Rift. It's the Summoner's Rift. The map that's played on generally every game besides now in the new season that we have Rise of the Elements. We have kind of a shifting rift, shifty rifty as some might call it. They're feeling a little quirky.
Yeah, always feeling a little bit quirky.
Speaking of competitive league, though, week 1, of the LCS starts this weekend, I believe. So,
ooh, maybe hop into the Casual Esports Amateur League Discord. Go mosey on into the pro play discussion, and
we talk all things.
Chat it up. Play. Yeah, chat it up. Find some reason to, force yourself into the delusion that TSM might win Worlds this year. Well, I probably made some people that are watching really, really mad by saying that, but we all know without double lift on TSM, they don't even have a chance to qualify for Worlds. I'll be here all night, ladies and gentlemen.
That's kind of messed up, Joe.
Is it?
That's like some Joe Stradamus predictions that you heard it here first, folks. Joe Stradamus killer trying to make the LCS predictions.
I mean, honestly, do we ever think that TSM had a chance of actually winning Worlds?
Similar to knowing nothing about horse racing, I know quite a bit about the LCS, and it's still just as much of a bet. You might as well be playing roulette with that.
I honestly think Vietnam has a higher chance of winning Worlds than North America does. Because North America is just so bad. North American League of Legends is just the worst League of Legends. Sneaky's gone, Doublelift. We literally have a Korean import Bang, and he can't even make it a World. So, I think it's doomed.
It could very much be doomed.
Yeah. So
see what's happening in the chat over here. Looks like the people are wanting C7 to ban out MF.
Yeah, I also want MF banned as well. I'm a Jinx main, as you may or may not have seen in our first official games of week 1.
I see in the chat Team Billy's coach, Dregbaz, calling out Juicy Boy Adder. How's it going, Coach Dregbaz? We were just talking about you, actually, believe it or not.
Yeah, how you're super indecisive.
So you're perfect to make decisions for the team, for coach.
we're gonna put you in, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
All right, we have a game tomorrow in 10 minutes from now too. So
Oh,
better
we
get
do
coaching.
actually. Yeah. Yeah. Tell us what to pick ban. And speaking of pick bans, draft is starting. Malphite ban coming out.
Look at that. They have a Malphite band. It looks like it's still focusing the top side, like you said.
Yeah. I will be right back at her.
All right, it's fine. I got you. Well, Jostradamus did not predict that he'd have to be right back in the middle of picks and bans, so I guess he can't see everything in the future. Yes, this is game 2, Phoenix. And looks like they go for the Misfortune ban, so Cloud 7 taking away the strong pick there. Mundolicious is still down a ban, but their first ban will be Zillion. Taking Zillion off the table from Boyner. We see Mordekaiser picked away, so one of the strongest mid laners I'd say right now, so definitely a safe pick by Cloud 7.
Yep, the Zillion ban is expected. We're probably going to see maybe like a Rakan ban as well. Maybe they just don't like that the maneuverability of Clout 7. Cho'Gath ban instead. Decent pick.
Looks like first pick Ornn by Cloud 7. They're up.
Ooh, this is actually really good. Ornn is one of the I want to say he is one of the highest picks in competitive play, especially in the Seal tournament.
Looks like they opt out for Rakan instead. Putting Sarthal back on the Rakan.
Yeah,
Game 2.
Yeah, he played really, really well on it, so why not do it again? Kali pick coming out for Mundolicious.
Even with the recent nerfs, it looks like Mundolicious is not scared to try to pull this Akali out. Maybe Hiare is really good at Akali.
Yeah, maybe.
Looks like Cowbell will be locking in Thresh. There's the Rakan pick to match, or the Xayah pick to match the Rakan.
Yeah.
So it will be a Xayah Rakan bot lane.
Really strong bot lane coming out from Clout 7.
Cloud 7 sticking to Game 1's plan, it looks like, is ban some top laners and some of their strong suits and get that bot lane secured. Now, Rise pick, looks like they have their mid or top lane flex.
Yeah, so Mundolicious are probably going to respond with the bot lane pick or maybe a mid lane pick here. Ah, there it is. So it's a Caitlyn Thresh.
Caitlyn also nerfed this patch.
Yeah, with recent bug fixes, but I'm not too sure if the players of this ELO would know how to do the Machine Gun Caitlyn combo that was considered a bug and now removed this patch. She can still be really, really oppressive, but she's not as oppressive anymore.
Yeah, having the range advantage against almost every other ADC in the game.
Yeah,
makes
650 range is quite oppressive.
Kind of oppressive, yeah.
Yeah, and then the only person that comes close is Ashe with 600 range.
And also having Thresh Zone.
So, if they miss,
be fair though, Xayah does well. Xayah does well into zones because she has her feathers.
Yeah, as well.
Xayah plays well into like Ezreal's and Sivir's and Caitlyn's because they can sit back, but she can zone them off further back with her feathers. If she plays right.
Heimerdinger ban coming out as well.
Banning the Donger. And the Olaf.
Oh yeah, they are not happy about what happened last game. So they shut down all the priority picks for
another Kled ban. I believe that C7 will just ban out top laners now.
Yeah. Seeing as it worked really well, Stevo looked very uncomfortable during the game.
And I think that the mid lane is just not worried about
Yasuo ban coming out.
Pretty sure Goyner's pretty confident in his matchup in the mid lane.
Oh yeah, that should be ooh, set. Set is now enabled for this tournament now, seeing as it's been 2 weeks. So
It's the first set of the
yeah, it's first
Casual
set pick
Esports
as well.
Amateur
Yeah,
League.
damn, they beat us
Mundolicious
to it.
premiering set onto the Rift for the
Yeah.
Casual Esports League. And they're going to answer back with Volibear.
Ooh, a Volibear. Is that a Volibear jungle?
This is a Rise top. It's like right now C7 has such an open pick still. Like they can still pick another mid laner, another top laner, or a jungler.
Oh yeah.
It's a really flexible draft. They're gonna go with Ornn, so it is a Volibear jungle, I believe, in a Rise mid. Now Ornn W does play a role into set combo. If Ornn manages to use his W while set tries to stun, I believe Ornn wins the trade.
Oh yeah, because he is unstoppable, correct?
Yes, he's immune to CC.
Yeah. Okay. Last pick is gonna be their jungler or
Looks like this is possibly a set jungle and an Akali top.
right. So for Mundolicious, it looks like Orianna mid, Kali top, Thresh Caitlyn in the bot lane, and then set jungle. Whereas Clout 7's is Rakan Zaya bot lane, Rise mid, Volibear jungle, and then Ornn in top lane. So I can't really say who won draft here. What do you have to say?
I'd say that realistically, CC wise, it's so close, Joe.
Yeah,
It's actually almost dead even. I'd
just
say.
like the CC chain is just immense for both teams.
Yeah, I mean, we're looking at like a Volibear Fling, Rise Root, Zaya Root, Rakan, Grand Entrance, Charm.
Oh, okay. I just thought about this.
Looks like Ornn.
If Set has Orianna Ball and he ults Volibear into the entire enemy team with Ori Ball on, that is a 5-man Ori Ball just waiting to happen.
That is true. That would be a really good synergy.
The shockwave would be so immense that it would just wipe the team. With the set damage follow up, they have a wombo combo that I am ready to see. Seems that we have a
Joe,
book.
I left an important paper down in my office. I have to go grab that real quick.
All right, go for it.
So yeah,
I'll keep everybody. I'll keep everybody entertained. Don't you
I have
worry.
an outro question for you. Who's your favorite Yordle and why?
That's a really good one. All right.
Favorite Yordle? All right. So every do we count? Yeah, we would count him as a Yordle as well. All right. Favorite Yordle would probably have to be Tristana. Based on the fact that she has a cannon named Boomer. So every time you get killed by her, it's pretty much her saying, "Okay, Boomer," and you get fucking deleted.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm hearing the F word and Boomer.
Yeah. I chose Tristana because her cannon is named Boomer, and
Fair
every
enough.
time you get killed by her, it's her saying, "Okay, Boomer." And also when you get ulted away by her, it's like, "Okay, Boomer."
Tournament drafts all locked in. So now we are just waiting for the game to start and our delay.
Yeah.
And we are in. My favorite Yordle is easily Kled because he's just crazy. He just reminds me of a guy I used to grow up with and I used to hang out with in school named Brett. He's just kind of this redneck kid that was crazy. And if he had a giant lizard and a spear, he'd probably run around with him. doing what Clout does.
I feel like everybody would run around if they had like a giant lizard the size of a horse.
I don't
Like,
think the lizard's the size of a horse.
he's pretty big.
I mean, Cled's just really small.
That
You
is
gotta remember,
true.
it's a Yordle. I'm pretty sure that lizard's probably it's probably like a 4 foot tall lizard, and it's just like a 2 foot tall Yordle on it.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
I'm not
Alright.
saying it's a small lizard, but I don't think it's probably more realistically the size of like a big dog on 2 legs than like
I
is
mean,
what I see
we're
Scarl
gonna
as.
we're gonna have to get some
Can we get some stats on Scarl's
yeah,
actions?
yeah. I think we need like some stats.
Is this like a Mario to Yoshi ratio, or
I
like
think this is more like browse Bowser to
human?
Mario, you know?
I don't think so. I don't think Scarl's that big. I think you're crazy. Actually, there's the release video where it shows like Kled and Scarl, and there's like humans like
Oh yeah, there
fighting them,
is.
and like they're like smaller than everybody. I'm pretty sure.
All right, okay. Well, if I was the size, if I was like Stro size, like what is, I would 100% go for a spear build. You know, just a little bit of a
Okay.
cavalier.
I see the chat, and Drake says I'm doing Poppy dirty like that because Poppy is my favorite like champion, probably.
Design wise, or just
Like,
like,
she's just an adorable little Yordle. I don't
yeah.
know, dude. Just like how she like speaks for her hammer. I don't know. She's like running around with a big hammer. She's asking people, "Are you the hero I'm looking for?" She's just like kind of
And
looking
then
for
she
the.
yeets you away, and she's like, "Nope,
Yeah.
definitely not the hero."
Believe there's like a taunt where she's like, "Do you want me to?" She's like, "Now that I smashed you with one side of my hammer, do you want to meet the other?" Like,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah,
"Oh
yeah. That's
God."
a really good one.
I was like, "Oh God."
I
She says it so innocently though. It's like, "Oh God."
Yeah, I used to
Little
be
Yordle.
a Poppy main myself back in the day when I played top lane, and God, she was so fun to play.
Poppy's cool.
I was so bad at her, but oh my God, it was so. Fun. That was back in like season 6 where you could just you could run around uh and just hit people over the head with a hammer because it was a tank meta and it didn't matter.
C7 win versus Mundolicious win. Who do you guys got winning the second game? These
I honestly, I see based on what happened last game, I think I see a Cloud 7.
Clout 7, huh?
Yeah, I think Cloud 7 take it 2-0.
I agree with you. I think Clout 7's going to take it 2-0 as well. Usually I would play devil's advocate and say, well, I think Mundolicious might be able to come back and answer back with a win of their
Yeah.
own. But you know what? I really do believe that Clout 7 is going to take the win. But I could be wrong. We could both be mistaken, Joe.
Yeah,
Anything can happen.
okay. Are we gonna do the old classic? What Drake is it gonna be, and who's gonna take it first?
Sure. I think it's gonna be. I'll go first because
Okay.
I'm just going. I think it's gonna be Cloud Dragon first,
Okay.
and I think that Mundolicious is gonna take it first.
Okay. I think it's going. Hold on. What side are they? Oh yeah. I think it's gonna be Mundolicious. Actually no. I think it's gonna be Clout 7, and it's gonna be a Ocean Dragon.
All right, I got you wrote down right here for Cloud and Ocean.
Okay. Clout Ocean 7. Once we get into game here, we'll see what dragon is spawning first, and then
Looks like
see who is
Sarthal's
correct.
running the exact same setup as he did last time. Lethal Tempo Zaya with Inspiration.
Yeah,
Got an Aftershock Inspiration, Fleet Footwork Inspiration, Caitlyn and Thresh. So a bit of a safer Caitlyn Thresh lane.
Hmm.
Oriana's got Airy, Rise, Phase Rush, Aftershock on Follow Bear, Conquer on Set, which will help in him late game fighting these tanky boys. Fleet Footwork Akali, we got Grasp on Ornn, so
yeah. So,
it's gonna be big
Ornn,
tank. Big sustain lane up top.
Yeah, so if Ornn is able to weather the storm that is a Kali early game, he's just gonna Bellows Breath her and just clap her. Um,
With the
literally,
hammer clapper.
yeah, just the hammer clapper like Charlie does. All right, well, we're getting into game now. It is a Wind Dragon, so you got me beat. And just a little time check, we are at 15 seconds.
Yep, 17, 18. Yep.
Okay, perfect. All right, welcome,
All right.
ladies and gentlemen, to Game 2 of Mundolicious versus Clout 7. It is currently Clout 7 1, Mundolicious 0. We might be able to see a clean 2-0 from Clout 7. So going into game here, things to look at is how is Set going to jungle, especially versus Volibear, because I feel like he will lose that early game.
Oh, Stevo looking, just checking the bush and actually hits him. So Alan Roll was spotted there. I don't believe he was actually, there was no vision shown for him for the team, but Stevo did poke the bush.
Oh, misses, goes
Misses
back,
that
misses.
time. So both teams opting just for a defensive start.
Mhm.
No one's looking to. I mean, top lane there's a little bit of prodding from Stevo, but other than that, nothing too intense. Top side leash for Kuzi, starting blue with Volibear there.
Bot lane faking a leash on the side of Mundolicious, so they're going to be questioning where Set is pathing towards. But
It might believe that Seth is on his way to the top side of the map, but he's
Yeah.
actually down bot now.
Yeah, so he's just opting to go double the double buff start and then probably clear his grump and look for a gank.
Well, level 2 advantage for Clout 7.
Play comes out, doesn't connect.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Piltover Peacemaker connects though. Decent trade. Trades bot lane. Really pushed up here. Volibear is going bot side now. Opted to go for a full clear. Well, Set is stealing the red buff. We're gonna see some action here in a moment. Smite comes out. Set is able to get it. And
Volibear uses E just to
get away.
Set.
Yeah. Trades
Like a
coming out.
skirmish between Stevo and Aileron Roll there.
Yeah, Stevo does miss the 5-point strike, so the trade is lost.
Goiner holding off, AJ pressuring the mid lane with Jerez there.
Set,
Keeping lane control.
yeah, so AJ is probably going to get the topside Scuttle Crab now as well.
Goiner's looking real low on mana. He's gonna have to back and start for his tier here soon.
AJ's pathing this game has just been really, really well. He's denied so much gold to the Volibear right now.
Being very proficient. Looks like Volibear's trying to gank, but the Lantern will come out, and they'll just beat a turret off and get away from that.
Set is invading once again. He sees the Grump timer coming up. Will he go for it? He does not.
With that top river vision and the mid lane control he has, he really has free roam onto that.
Yeah, he could have 100% got that Grump and probably got level 4 as well. But he opts to just clear his Raptors instead.
Saya using the comfort of those feathers. flash grand entrance. Here comes Volibear with a fling. Flings him a little bit away, but it does not matter. We see Thresh burn his flash. Caitlyn holds her sums, but is dead. That is first blood for Clout 7.
Even with the vision bot, she still gets caught out.
Yeah,
Very
they just missed
unfortunate.
that, or just did not check the map in time.
No.
The kill, unfortunately, did go on to Rakan, so...
Which is no harm, no
it's not
foul.
horrible, but yes, it's not optimal for Cloud 7 to take an advantage early, but an advantage is an advantage nonetheless.
Of course, and plus they share the assist gold, so a little bit of money in their pocket.
There's the Bella's Breath, and the Brittle's still on when she reconnects the E, so she will take that empowered auto.
Really good trading coming up by Alien Roll. Good trades coming in from mid. Rise is
Goiner,
completely out of mana.
Goiner has the tier stacking.
I don't believe he opted for something like a
Stevo positioned himself in a really bad spot there top.
no.
Getting on the wall like that when he's slowed from a Q is incredibly dangerous. With Aileron Roll having level 6. Here's Volibear queuing in. Flashes, flings with a slow. Flash will come back up. Here comes the Ornhorn. And there it is. Sniped down by the Ram. Aileron Roll will pick up that boy right there.
Hook coming down
Stevo
bot.
just gets
Connect.
slapped. Yeah, there's the hook. It's like Battle Dance will shield Vortex and get Sarthal back behind him in a correct position. Big wave crashing here for Mundolicious.
Hopefully Zaya can pick up all this juicy CS and get a CS lead and maybe push it in.
And Set just sneaks the dragon right here.
Alright, so I guess
It
you
was an
called
ocean dragon, and it was Mundolicious.
it was a wind
No, it was a
dragon.
cloud dragon, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Wait,
it was-
did I call that?
I believe you did.
Yeah, I was like, Mundolicious Cloud. Dude, that's
Well,
I'm pretty sure you owe me $5.
I don't know you a goddamn thing.
Well, Joe, I can't really force you to pay me from our position either. So it looks like you get away this time, Chief.
Yep. At some point, we'll make a friendly wager with some currency behind it.
Volibear looking for another. Chilling Smite goes down onto Callie. Callie blows her E just to back up a little further, managing to disengage from that gank there.
Really good
I
on
felt
this.
kind of caught out here, but with the grand entrance and the Battle Dance dash, he's able to get away from the set gank there. AJ just totally controlling this jungle.
Oh yeah. Volibear looking for the repeat gank, knowing that Akali does not have flash. Akali
is
sees
hungry
this
for the
and just backs off.
gank.
Yeah.
Here is his resetting mid. Rise is coming to pick up this wave, which will bounce back into Orianna.
Good zoning by Alien Roll onto Stevo. Stevo just cannot contest this wave right now.
Little Orange getting to the point. He's got the Negatron cloak and the Catalyst, so he's just getting beyond Akali's ability to really burst him down.
Especially with the fact that he can just build items before Akali can back, giving him a massive lead in lane.
Looks like Rise is finally taking lane control in the mid lane with his bounce he's getting off of the reset.
Good trades
Well,
coming
Volibear's
around.
trying to do Rift Herald, but manages to get deterred off of it. Set flashes over the wall. Rise ulting in, though. This is a turn on a Set. Set uses his ultimate. Uses the W shield, but it's not enough because of passive. Oh, Shockwave will land, but Volibear passive is just too much. What a tanky boy. Rise is running it down with the root. Runs
still
the EQ,
getting ran
flashes
down.
away from Akali.
Really well played.
Akali, no ult to chase him down. Beautiful play by Goiner. Ulting in, saving his jungle, killing the jungler in the process, killing the mid laner in the process, getting priority in a fresh reset.
It was really smart by going there to also push out his lane as well. That's a really a big thing that most people don't do.
Steve-O
when they
trading
kill their
into
laner.
Steve-O trading into Aileron roll up there, actually getting priority in health. And Steve-O's ultimate is up now.
Oh, that would have been huge if that Ornn charge connected. Because Steve-O was taking tower there. Nothing really happening on the map right now. Dragon is not going to be up for another minute or so.
Looks like Thresh might be roaming up top here. Command Shockwave lands, but Orianna is just too low to actually do anything about it. There's the Death Sentence landed on by Hook. Takes it, flays Volibear back. He's in between Orianna and Volibear, though. Set's here to follow it up. Gets slowed by the Volibear E. Looks like Set will take the Lantern, and they will try to grab this Scuttler.
Getting the vision control in the river before Dragon's up is going to be a big advantage for Mundolicious.
Sarthal's getting ran on. Thresh has those Mobies. He's coming in quick. Flashes, flays the Xayah. Has the Death Sentence onto Xayah. Xayah has her ult. There's the Xayah ult. Pulls it out. TP coming down by into the river. Grand Entrance burned by Rakan and the quickness burned by Rakan. There's the stun by Set. Set lands the Qs, gets Lanterned back. Another TP coming in. Volibear's in the back line. Caitlyn's
Xayah dropping low.
She has to flash, dropping traps, trying to get away. She has vision control. Ryze coming around, trying to stop this siege and clench onto the Caitlyn, and Caitlyn's able to turn back around. Everybody's in above the tri-bush for Mundolicious and able to start the dragon. Holy crap, what a fight.
Wow, that was really well played by Mundolicious. Caitlyn, knowing her limits and able to get a few pot shots onto the Xayah and finish her off.
Just even trades in the top lane all game, may I say.
Yeah, all game, even with an item advantage onto Ornn. So, Drag goes down.
Just the Bellows Breath combo with the grasp just allows him just one trade, he's back even. Where Steve-O has to trade like 3 times. Looks like Set's gonna go ahead and solo that Rift Herald. Volibear might know he's there, so he's running right to it. Kuzi versus AJ at the Rift Herald.
This is really bad for Mundolicious.
Does Ryze have ult again? Ryze does have Realm Warp again, so we might see a flashback of what we've just seen in the river before.
Set knows this and just backs off.
Set having a little bit of deja vu, saying, no. I smell you, Goiner. Well, that's going to be a pickup for Rift Herald for Clout 7. There's the Ornn Horn in the knockup. Flash by Akali. She is brittle, but Volibear is not in the mood for diving. Set is coming back up to answer this with a follow-up gank, too. Aileron Roll's able to just walk right out.
Showstopper coming out.
Showstopper coming out. Set's kind of cut out here, but he's using his W. Volibear passive's proccing. Ryze Realm Warp comes in to give them the +1 here. Orianna not able to roam up there.
Yeah, this is excellent team play by Clout 7.
Yeah, and here's the Rift Herald drop to give them the first brick as well.
Clout
7 is just taking this game by the balls.
Yeah, truly. Ryze is always ready to rotate into these fights, while Orianna is just
the rotating mid laner.
Feet.
It's a dangerous thing.
Very dangerous.
When you have a jungler and a mid laner that can combo together into these side lanes, it's devastating.
This is a massive siege top lane. They are securing lead after lead.
Looking for the fling. Set hits his stun, but doesn't actually land a stun, just gets the slow. There's flashes out everywhere. Set Wing to slow them down. Oh my gosh, the Ryze damage is real with the EQ combos. Popping that flux onto both Set and Akali, dropping them both below 50% health.
This is a massive snowball that Clout 7 have, and I believe...
Volibear is looking for a Kali or looking for Orianna in the mid lane potentially.
Oh. They can very easily collapse on her, but I believe they are walking into her vision now, so she backs off.
Kuzi going for the top scuttle, while Elron Roll clears the lane under the tower. Caitlyn and Thresh are roaming up towards the dragon pit.
Kind of secure some early vision. I believe Drag is coming up in about 2 minutes' time, so...
Kuzi just clearing his top jungle real quick before this dragon side fight.
Yeah. Cracking those 2 towers topside was a massive, massive advantage for Clout 7, because now Ornn doesn't have to stay in lane anymore. He can roam down to bot lane and try to make bot lane stuff happen. He can also go mid lane as well, using, I believe it's Call of the Ram God, his ultimate.
Right now, Mundolicious is just on a dry spell too. They only have 1 kill that they've picked up.
Yeah.
Sarthal getting quite low. They might be losing the tower here. I don't know if he's healthy enough to actually defend this
Ornn
tower.
is coming down.
Tower will fall. There's the Caitlyn ult, but Xayah manages to step in front of it.
Gets the Guardian proc and
Ornn is here. Death sentence goes, but it's just a little too low to land the Ornn.
Dragon is coming up in about 50 seconds, so we are going to probably see a 5v5 fight.
This will be the 3rd dragon. Needs more cowbell. Is cut out. The box drops down. He's rooted, flays them back.
Yeah.
And just like that, with a Q and the Bellows Breath.
This is great for
Here comes
Clout.
the Ornn Horn. Knock up onto the set. Command Shockwaves finds 3 of them. Doesn't do that much damage though. Set throws the Ornn back into everybody. Ornn goes forward. Flash, Grand Entrance, and Quickness onto Caitlyn. Unable to move it all out of this. Orianna able to step back and not get picked off in that fight, but is unable to do anything else. Trying to zone for her team. She just doesn't have the damage yet, Joe, to really like to stop that. I mean, she had the disengage, had the 3-man knockup, but it just did absolutely nothing to them.
Really, really smart plays by Clout 7. They saw the Akali on the map. She did have TP, but it seems that they weren't able to TP down in time. So
that will
really good on them getting the fight going and engaging when they did, forcing the 4v5.
Elron Roll looking to be slightly on the losing edge of these trades now.
Yeah.
Kali's finally getting her sustained damage. Being an energy champ too versus Ornn's mana, he will eventually run out of mana with those trades. Now that she has Bilgewater Cutlass, she should be able to just stay pretty much full health in between trades if Devo plays correctly here. Elron Roll getting really low right now. Only 500 health. Lands the Q slow, but does not hit the knock-up. A little too early on the E-charge there. Devo just taking his time, looking for opportunity to strike.
We could see a solo kill come out here very soon.
Yeah. Sarthal sees the pressure that Elron Roll's having and is answering the call for help.
Ornn
in the mid lane.
Ornn is level 12 now, so he can upgrade his items. He just upgraded.
Caitlyn ults the Xayah just to pepper some health off of her. Kuzi flips the set. Death Sentence doesn't land. Set ISOs the Volibear with his ultimate. Battle Dance comes in to shield the Volibear. Hardly taking any damage. Ornn knock up, jumping in. Caitlyn is peppering down the Ornn, but he manages to kite away.
Caitlyn just having no damage early, just really can't do anything to their front line. Especially with the team that tanky.
TP is stopped, but Battle Dance keeps him alive in the Grand Entrance. Quickness, Charm, and she's still ulting. She's ignited, trying to get this Ornn. Ornn flashes and answers her flash. Poor Akali, it really do be that sad. She's trying to juke them.
Really
Grand Entrance does catch
sad.
her though, the knock-up there. The fling, trying to E over the wall most likely, but lands onto the Rakan. And that is just too bad. She did catch the Ornn tripping right there, probably in shot possibly, but I mean Ornn is just so tanky.
Yeah, they
Look at him, he's leaving health with just like for 60% health. He doesn't even need all of his health.
no, he
He
really
says, "I'm
doesn't. Yeah, so really desperate plays coming out by Mundolicious. They're getting very antsy, it seems.
This is a really dangerous attempt for Rift Herald. I was gonna say I was not sure if they're gonna be able to do it in time, and unfortunately, Clout 7 isn't able to secure the second Rift Herald. Just not enough of a time window there. Baron
Ooh,
spawn, despawning Shelly.
If they could have gotten that, they could have sieged mid and probably ended the game off of
Yeah,
it.
they could have dropped Shelly with 1 and then 4-man the Baron.
Yeah. So.
Well, Ornn just hanging out bot lane, just getting this wave to crash. The outer bot turret still holding up, which will play a significant role later for these soul fights and these elder fights if the game goes that long. Cloud 7 definitely is going to want to open that bottom half of the map up.
Definitely. What they probably want to do here is probably crack open mid turret and try to go for a bot lane play or like a bot lane siege. Drag should
resetting
be
and then setting up for the dragon after.
Drag should be up in about a minute 20 if I'm
You're like
remembering
narrating
this.
what I'm thinking they should do. I'm like they just need to siege this outer turret, this one, and then just back off, reset with vision, and they should have the dragon.
Yeah. I mean, they have such a significant gold lead right now, especially on like the carries. Ryze is just gonna pump out so much damage that I don't think they can really do anything right now.
No, and Xayah being 2-1 and having an advantage on the Caitlyn, I'd say is also huge. Just how they have to catch out Ryze and Caitlyn, I just think that Rakan's gonna save them. They're gonna get peeled by Volibear. Xayah gets all in, she ults. It's a real rough win condition for Mundolicious just to catch these carries and kill them.
Yeah, fully agree. Reset's coming out. Dragon is going to be respawning, so. And it is
I can't say that Caitlyn doesn't have any peel either. I mean, she's got a Lantern, Orianna, like.
Yeah.
Ryze is split here, so they actually don't have most of their consistent AP damage with them, but they might be able to just body them with 4 here. I mean, having Volibear and Ornn,
yeah.
and Rakan, it's like...
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised at this point if Ornn and Volibear did more damage than... Yeah, wait, what?
Wait, Goyner's just causing way too much pressure in the top lane right now. This is a huge split push, just catching them slipping right now. Shockwave does land, he's still on the outside of that, but that is no more Orianna ult for him. Knowing that most of her significant CC and damage is gone, he can turn and kite this. They're just going to burn the dragon down right here.
Yeah,
second dragon, second infernal.
Once again, macro pressure just winning them. They're playing this like their SKT where they just get the stranglehold and they just slowly suffocate out their opponents.
They just let the minion waves spawn.
Yeah.
They just move themselves around the maps with it.
Oh. It's little macro mistakes like that can really throw a game, especially in coordinated play where everybody has comms. It's amplified even more so.
So that top lane is still crashing. It looks like Mundolicious is scrambling on their toes, just trying to keep up with.
Yeah, just trying to make something happen. Yeah, the tempo is just moving too fast for them right now.
A little bit of aileron roll, just clearing some woofs.
Just clearing the woofs.
We love direct to the camera. Sometimes it's just like, hey, look, there's a camp here.
Hey,
nothing else happening on the map.
Do you ever notice that gnome that he just walked past? I've never noticed that.
Oh, the little fella?
The little gnome, Raw?
Yeah, the little gnome.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's Jay chilling over there.
Yeah. Did we just get gnomed? I think we just got gnomed.
We might have just got gnomed on stream.
Oh god, I don't want to get gnomed. What? Clout 7 is they're just getting so much vision control in this game that I'm pretty sure Mundolicious is earning more gold just by clearing wards than than anything else,
Well,
honestly.
just seeing it 11-1 right now just really shows that Clout 7 just rolling on a high tide, where as Mundolicious is on a ride they just want to get off of.
Yeah.
This game is nowhere near over, though. I mean, one team fight that Mundolicious wins, we could be looking at, 11-6 and
Yeah.
an almost even gold score. So
Even with it being 11-1, the gold lead isn't really that significant.
the fact that there's only 2 towers for Clout 7, they're even in dragons. It's really that pure 5,000 gold is pretty much kills.
Yeah.
The farm's pretty even, so
Farm is pretty even across the board.
yeah. So this is just basically it's a kill difference game right now. So team fight for Mundolicious is huge if they win it, because that's the significant difference that's keeping them out of the game, and they are 5'd up in the mid lane. So
Oriana is reaching her power spike now with the Lich Bane and
split
Sorcerer.
again. Clout 7 is very comfortable running 3-2. Shockwave will land on Volibear. Half damage. Death Sentence on the Xayah. Xayah uses her ultimate and flashes back. Has the Blade Faller. Flashing in. Oh!
The Showstopper coming
Showstopper
out.
manages to land with the Volibear. Set is able to kill the Xayah. Oh, what is this? The perfect peel from Set? Oh my gosh, there's a Caitlyn snap trap, but all this fighting's going on, and that's great for Mundolicious sieging the mid lane. But in the side lane right now, there's a 3-man siege. This is what I'm talking about, Joe. This is that 2-3 fight where even if one or the 2 people fall down the mid lane, and yeah, they got a tower,
it just
but
doesn't matter. Yeah.
At what cost?
Yeah. It really just doesn't matter at this point, because they're going to get an inhib before Mundolicious can even get the inhib tower. Yeah.
Oh, Callie's trying to fight Goiner right now. Goiner lands the snare. There's the knockup and the brittle.
And she is
gone. CC'd to death and burst it down. This is it. If they can stop the backs right now, I mean, I don't see anything. I don't see how they're gonna stop Cloud 7. It's just Set.
Yeah.
They're not letting it reset.
No, they're not.
Realm morphing the minion wave over to keep the siege going. There's Grand Entrance. He's going to probably use his W if he can. He's charmed. No, he's CC'd. He can't use anything. Caitlyn flashed down, just trying to run and stopping the siege. Thresh is back up. There's no more Nexus.
Thresh cannot do anything here.
Thresh phase rushes on. He's Death Sentence is snared. He's down. There's just Rakan and Ornn trying to auto attack this down. Shockwave will land on both of them, doing absolutely no damage. Battle Dance is down. He's CC'd up by Death Sentence. He's got brittle. The brittle slap.
Oh my gosh! This goes to show how tanky and how ahead Clout 7 are.
With the ignite down
Ornn and Volibear were tanking their entire team there.
It's not over. I don't think they can end it just quite yet.
It's not even over yet, and they're still getting like look at Volley. He's taking 0 damage from Caitlyn.
Super minions are crashing into this base right now.
only after Caitlyn buying Last Whisper, she's upgraded her P shots to
pebble shots.
Yeah, like pebbles. She's shooting pebbles now, not peas, pebbles.
Pebble shots.
Yeah, like it's just
Mundolicious about to lose their last tower on the map.
Wow, yeah.
And this Cloud Dragon is going to be Cloud Dragon number 3 for Cloud 7.
Yeah.
Cloud 7 up 17-6 now. Still only like about a 5,000 gold lead, amazingly. All the shutdowns that Mundolicious got in that siege there and in the fight in the base actually brought them back in gold.
And the 3 Infernal Drakes on Clout 7 ensures
Rise and Xayah just are probably gonna do so much damage.
Yeah, just ensure that even if Ornn and Volibear are full tank, they are still going to hurt a lot.
Rise EQ's doing like 500 damage. It was like 490 per EQ.
Yeah, it's a ton of damage, and they are just shredding this Baron right now.
Rise just zoning off Set and Thresh and Akali here.
Yeah, he does have
Flashes back just to stay safe.
He does have Righteous Glory, so...
Thresh that sentence over in Flays, but is instantly dead. 4 of them caught up by the Command Shockwave. The Command Shockwave is not very effective. 2-man knockup by the Orin ult. Quickness is out now. Threat.
Showstopper coming out.
The Showstopper. There's the Xayah ult and the pull back. Blade Caller will finish off everybody. Rise Realm opening in. The entire team with a TP.
And that is GG, ladies and gentlemen.
The game. Another teleport coming down just to get him in the final shot of the victory screen. We have the team Callie going in. Looks like she's Anya's just trying to cushion that KD. They will not take her down. It is 20-6, and it is Clout 7 showing up 2-0 with a 4-0 into Demacia division. Holy moly's, what a game, Joe.
What a game indeed. Even with the massive kill lead, they still kept like a 5k gold lead. It was 20-6, right? So I want to see these I want to see these damage graphs because I want to see really who did the most damage. Let me take a gander. So wow, okay. So Rise is just hard carrying. That's what we got from this game.
This Rise was doing so much damage.
Yeah, Rise was doing so much damage, and the fact that he got like these really good realm warps early, he was able to just get a lead. And Rise is one of the champions where if you get a gold lead early, he's super difficult to shut down, kind of like a Master Yi or like Garen as well. So
can we get Goiner in here for a post-game interview?
Yeah, I want to get him
talk to Goiner for like a few minutes, if that's possible.
I want to pick his brain. All right, let's get this post-game interview on. Laner Goiner himself.
It is not.
No, we have Aileron Roll, the top laner.
Yes. Hi.
All right. Hi.
How's it going, Aileron Roll?
How's it going?
Pretty good, thanks.
Yeah, beautiful games.
Yeah, really
your
good.
Showing
game.
with your Cho'Gath was excellent.
Thanks. I have a lot of games on Cho'Gath.
Your Ornn was really well played. It was very even trades with Stevo there in the top lane that second game. Just kind of back and forth for such a long time. How does it feel to trade for that long in a game, knowing that you can't really all in this person, but neither can they? Like holding that pulling the trigger moment for 15 whole minutes. How does that?
Yeah, usually I usually wait for in that matchup for her to kind of make a mistake, and what's cool about that is like the W on the Ornn, like when she ease back in, I can proc that really easily. So
yeah, we've seen that a few times.
Yeah, it more often than not, it was like just wait until wait until she makes a mistake. Try not to go too ham sandwich on her. Farm up to mid games. So, and I tried to do that. End up with a win. So
let's go back to that last team fight. After the Baron fight there, sending that ult through the jungle and getting that double knockup and brittle proc on everybody. What was going through your head right then and there, like at that moment where you're having the follow up from the Rise and you're realm warping in right up off of that fight with Baron and going into that base.
The base race on when they were pushing mid, or
your final right after your final siege, right when you sent that ult through their red buff
Right
You
after,
hit
right
two.
after,
Right after your final Baron.
Went in.
Oh yeah.
Like what was going through your head when like you hit the double knock up there and like your team's just going and following up everybody on Brittle and you're all getting rise ulted and realm warped up to end the game. Like what was comms like?
Oh, it was like, as soon as we did Baron, I was just like, wait, they're like in a perfect position so I could ult. And I just like whenever I ulted, I was like, go, 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 go! We got this, we got this, we got this. And fortunately, my team was like, yeah, all right, we'll go in, and they went in and just cleaned house on that one. I mean, credit to my team, like we work really well,
Yeah, your guys' stat wise going into this game, you were two very even teams against the teams you played against, so it's hard to tell which team would have an edge, but generally you all just had just a slight advantage in basically all aspects of the game. It's just kind of a 60-40 down the board, which just led you guys to win because I mean first game was much closer. I'm sure you guys were a lot more nervous seeing these dragons go away and the game being just slightly closer the entire game until you had that siege first game. You had
especially like during when we did scrims, we were like we were kind of like not wanting to give up the first and second dragons, but this game we were like taught, hey, we can be patient. We could outscale them regardless of the first two dragons. So,
is there anything that you'd like to say on behalf of just your team and your teammates?
Thank you for inviting me to the team. You guys are all awesome, and credit to the other team too. They also played really well as well, and it was a good fight and had a lot of fun today. So
yeah, you both put up very good performances. It was really fun games to cast. It was really fun games to watch, and we appreciate you for coming up and doing the interview.
Well, thank you for having me.
One more
Joe, do you have any other
question.
questions?
Yeah, I have a few questions.
Okay.
So what were the who was the shot caller in this game? Like who was making the calls? Were you making any calls? Or like
It was kind of like we do kind of the unicorns of love approach, which is like everybody's just kind of feeding each other off information, and we're kind of like saying, like during fights, hey, go to this target, or hey, go to that target, and hey, I'm going to knock this person up, and hey, go, we kind of share that responsibility, and I think that works out to like the benefit of the team. So,
all right. Who would you say was MVP this match? I know your captain takes care of it. But like who do you feel personally was MVP
what's
on
your
your
personal
team?
preference on who?
oh wow, that would be hard because my team played really really well.
Uzi had a bunch of good plays. Sarthal had quite a few good saves. Goiner
Oh
was
yeah,
like we want to talk to Goiner, believe it or not. Like we'll be talking to you's awesome too, but like man, I wish I could talk to Goiner.
yeah.
Dude, because like he had
said
some nasty roams, dude. He was
he
roaming like a god.
yeah he did really well, but he's like a very like not talkative person. So he said, hey, just why doesn't Brandon go up here? And I said, okay, fine, I'll do it. So
well, I'm sure Goiner's listening, and we'd just like to say that I was very impressed with the Rise plays. Ulting into the Rift Herald fight there, taking the Rift Herald, taking the jungler and the mid laner down, ulting top lane with Volibear and Ornn, like with both of you guys, just to secure that, to make that a 3v2 instead of a 2v2 in case of any other counter ganks. Just totally outroam that Orianna. Left the team scrambling, and I believe that's another reason why you guys had such a strong macro lead. You guys rotated and swung way faster than Mundolicious could
100%.
react to.
oh yeah.
So very well played, guys. Very well executed. Hope to see more of your games in the future.
Yeah, and thank you for having me.
Well,
I believe with that, I think we're gonna sign out for tonight.
I think that's about it. I don't think we have any other.
Thank you for having us. For Seal, thank you for tuning in. We hope to see you next time. Do you have anything to close off with, Adder?
No, I'm Death Adder, and yeah, thank you for joining us.
All right. Do you have anything to say on behalf of your team, or?
thanks for putting up with my crap.
Well, there we have it. You said that earlier.
Well,
Oh yeah, that is true.
Perfect.
well, there we have it. Good night, everybody.
Yep.
Good night.